All right, so welcome to a brand new webisode. So I had recorded one on the drive in to work this morning, right, in the car, and I was actually really happy with it. I was like, cool, I got a webisode done, and it's out of the way, I don't have to worry about it. And yeah, it was dark, and even though I had the dome light on in the car, basically all you had was you were listening to my ear talk because that was all that was lit up. So I'm recording another one. Up on my computer behind me, a Drudge Report, right? Which I don't actually go to very often. I have a bunch of other websites that I like better, but it's my homepage because usually Drudge is on top of the big news that's going on. Right now it's a Drudge Caucus is open now, and it has the latest in the Drudge Report where you can go and vote. You've got all the candidates. Vote your vote for Republican presidential candidate. Right now it shows Ron Paul leading 29%, Romney 26%, and Santorum 18%. Prediction, Ron Paul wins because the Ron Paul supporters are mostly crazy. You're not all crazy. Just a lot of you are. I would probably look more at Ron Paul if I, A, thought that he could beat Obama, but I don't. And B, if the Ron Paul supporters weren't so myopic in their opinion of Ron Paul. They really end up just turning me off and annoying me. So there's not a big part, not enough to sway me completely, but there's a very small part of my view of Ron Paul that is completely that is affected by irrational Ron Paul supporters. But with that being said, the Ron Paul supporters in the Drudge Caucus, ooh, it's updated, hold on, will be the ones who give Ron Paul the win on the Drudge Report. Oh, I thought it updated, I hadn't. 135,000 votes and counting. So we'll have an update again from Katie Pavlich, who's in Iowa, on Wednesday's show. So I'm going to try to get her on just after 8 o'clock. I think Romney's going to come out on top. And I actually think Santorum's going to take second. That's just my assessment. I'm going to go Romney, Santorum, Gingrich, Paul. That's my prediction. And I fully admit I'll probably be wrong. Romney, Santorum, Gingrich, and Ron Paul. Ron Paul. That's my prediction for the Iowa caucuses tonight. So we'll see what happens in the Drudge Report. But my prediction on that is Ron Paul wins because of the Ron Paul supporters who will sit there all day long and are right now voting over and over again for Ron Paul. My webisode this morning, by the way, was about an article. As a matter of fact, I don't know. Oh, yes, I do have it. Hold on. Let me go to my my page here. Here it is. Gun show coming to Tucson on January 8th. It says, anniversary of January 8th tragedy, less than a week away. We've learned a gun show is coming to Tucson that very day, according to the KVOA story. I don't understand why they would do that. Not the day that Giffords was shot. That according to some Cassandra blah, 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 blah. Right? Look, it's being held the weekend of the 7th through the 8th. I kind of know the guys from the Crossroads of the West Gun Show. I don't think the guys from the Crossroads of the West Gun Show said, I know, let's make sure we do it on January 8th. Not to mention, the Crossroads of the West Gun Show has absolutely nothing to do with what happened on January 8th, any more than taxis do, or grocery stores. Maybe we shouldn't park in any parking lots. Certainly shouldn't do any political events. My point is, all of those things also relate to the January 8th shooting just as much as the Crossroads of the West Gun Show. I know it's the beginning of the year and the news is slow, and there's going to be a lot of commemorative events, and a lot of them, if not most of them, are probably appropriate in terms of what we went through in the January 8th shooting and the tragedy. But really, come on. Let's not go and make something out of nothing. Okay, so Romney, Santorum, Gingrich, Ron Paul. That's my guess on the Iowa caucuses. 1%, right, by the way, this only means 1% of the total amount in terms of the electoral votes that are necessary for the person to grab the candidacy for the GOP nomination. I think it's actually less than 1%. But It's a benchmark. It's history. Iowa's important. And we'll know tomorrow when the show starts whether or not I was right. Probably not. Pretty sure I'm going to be right about Romney. Not sure about Santorum, Gingrich, and Ron Paul. So Romney, Santorum, Gingrich, Paul. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, more importantly. And that's all I got. There's another webisode. Talk to you later. I'm going to take a nap.